of the Canadian United and Atletico, Ottawa. As we do with our league matches, we'll do a hybrid, so we'll have questions here in the room, and then we'll go to everyone on Zoom. For everyone on Zoom, please use the little hand icon. We'll get to your questions and a follow-up as needed. So I'll just admit the last two that are joining right now, especially your club. They would probably appreciate to be on there, right?
Yeah.
And start my recording. There we go. So we'll start with questions in the room. Go ahead.
Well, congratulations. Couple for you. First, just your thoughts on tonight and how it went, and just the drama that unfolded as you advanced to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a little bit of game of two halves, to be honest. I thought we were the better team first half, and I'll have to see the chances again. I thought maybe we should have had one more just with our chances, but, second half, I thought they were the better team, to be honest. I thought we tired. I know both teams played in short proximity. It looked like they tried to rest some of their better attacking players to finish strong, and they did, to be fair. And it was a great cross by Carl and a good header to the back post. So, it was probably deserved to be a draw at the end of the day. And penalties you throw up in the air a little bit and see what happens.
For you, what does it mean to come back here? And, you spent 3 years here. And not only that, I mean, you look on the other side, there's Drew and there's Carl, and there's guys that you work with on the other side as well. Yeah,
it's great. This is a great facility. It's a great stadium, and it needs a team, and it's great that they're here. Atletico are doing really well. It's great that they're in this community and this league, to be fair. So, it's great to come back, see some friendly faces around, and some on the opposing team and some staff as well. So it's always nice to come back, and it's always nice to end on a win.
Mom, congratulations. Obviously, we know the format's been changed to 90 minutes and straight to penalty kicks, but that was quite a pulsating affair we saw here tonight. Mm-hmm. You think it would have been great to have seen another 30 minutes worth, and I know it would have been tired on the players, but another 30 minutes of that would be top notch.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was back and forth. The spaces opened up at the end, especially, they were really pushing forward. I was trying to, I felt we were the tiring, and they were coming on at the end. So for us, I don't think it would have been good to go another 30 minutes, but, the spaces were opening up, and they got a lot of talented players on their team. And we know they're dangerous, especially on the counterattack. And two big boys up front, when they're both on, dealing with crosses isn't easy. So you got to either cut the crosses at the source or get as many bodies in the box as you can. So we failed on that one cross, but I'm happy with the performance and the fight from our team, and happy to get on a bus now with a win instead of a loss.
And obviously a follow-up to that was certainly different competition in the CPL, but we saw two teams out there that obviously tough games on the weekend. Mm-hmm. Does it speak to the quality? We're now in third year for Ottawa, fourth year for CPL. Mm-hmm. Does it speak to the quality, the level of players that are now being attracted to come here and play in Canada?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this league's getting better every year. There's getting more parity, and it's great for Canadian soccer. It's great for, obviously the league itself. And when teams can turn around in 3 days and put on a show like that, kudos to all the players and the effort they're putting in. We had to give some of the Canadian players a chance because they always had this ability. It's just having the chance to play and apply their craft. And it's amazing. There's so many professional teams now in Canada, and you're seeing the effect in the Canadian players.
Any more questions here? Richard, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. As he picks up the goal tonight, nothing in league play so far this year. How do you think a goal how do you think that helps him moving forward in the rest of the season?
Yeah, I think it's good for him to get, when you get that first goal, it takes that little, chip off your shoulder or whatever, he's now he can flow. It's always, I remember seasons where I played when, 15 games in, I hadn't scored and it was just kind of fighting it. So to get a goal really always helps. And I thought it was a fantastic goal. He took it really well. He's a really good attacking fullback, and I think he's probably the best attacking fullback in the league by far. And great to see him get his first goal of the season. Thanks.
Good. We'll go to Zoom. Perfect. So we have questions from Zoom here. Mitchell, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to talk actually about your other fullback, Kristinovic Ansa. you mentioned what Absy did offensively. Defensively, I thought a solid performance from him. Obviously, that tackle at the end to even, send it to penalty kicks. How big was he tonight?
Yeah, he was fantastic. We asked him to do a little bit different role today and not go forward so much and be a bit more of an anchor. And I thought he did a tremendous job, especially defensively. And he's a bit of an attacking minded fullback too. So to really put the reins on him today and for him to buy in and work hard. And it was a great challenge at the end there to stop a great chance for them, or what would have been a great chance for them.
Mm-hmm. And a bit of a fascinating penalty shootout as well, just because obviously Nate Ingham had played for York last year. What goes into that, and the two goalkeepers kind of working so closely together.
Yeah, and to be fair, they're extremely close friends as well. So it must have been quite funny. I think they were trying not to talk to each other during the shootout. But I Edu coming on at the end, I didn't want too many players, to be honest, that Nate knew taking penalties, but we couldn't really avoid it when it went so deep. So he's a very good keeper, and he's actually very good on penalties too. So we did well to win the shootout, especially when he knows a number of our players.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mitchell. And our next question will come from whoever is Frequency5. Sorry, you don't have a specific name.
Joseph from Frequency5. Congratulations, coach.
They don't know their name.
Joseph.
Frequency5fm.
That's Joseph from Frequency5.
You're muted. I don't know if that's part of the question or the issue here.
Joseph from Frequency5, coach, congratulations. As you promised, you will end up strong on the game, but you ended up with a tie before we went to the penalties. Mm-hmm. Take us to the game a little bit, please.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I thought first half, we were good. We came out, we created a number of opportunities. I thought Nate made a couple good block saves, and we tried a new formation too today that we hadn't played yet this year. We did it preseason a couple times, so we haven't played it for a month or so. I thought the guys bought into it well. They applied their the tactics well, and I think we struggled second half a little bit. We got a bit tired. We weren't pressing so well. They were finding more spaces and creating more opportunities, but we still limited their chances. But in the end, they were able to get one back, and we were ended the game a bit on a low in some ways, but fought out to the draw.
You were able to bring the new faces. You bring Hernandez, and then on the second half, you were able to help with Johnson and Richie at the 89. Mm-hmm. Explain us a little bit on those changes. You were happy with the new player, with Hernandez?
Yeah, I thought Hernandez did very well today. He's a quality footballer, can play a number of positions. Arguably, he's better in the middle of the park. So, but he's versatile. He's got a great understanding of the game. So I'm pretty comfortable playing him in a number of positions, and he served a purpose where he played today and did really well. So he was good. And then Isaiah coming on for Seba. Seba was just starting to tire. I thought he did well, found some great pockets, especially in the first half, and drove at them, had a chance or two himself. But he was just starting to tire. So I gave Isaiah a rest from the start, even though he's been playing really well. He's covered a lot of sprint distance, and we wanted to be careful with him. And then bringing Austin on for Lowell, who's I think still playing his way into fitness a little bit. He's not as sharp as he'd like to be, I'm sure, but he still gives us a presence up front, and he works really hard. And things just aren't quite going his way right now, but I think that's going to turn around as he gains more and more match fitness.
And my last question: you were able to practice the penalty shootout with the guys, but we ended up with a win. Yeah,
we practiced penalty shootout yesterday after training. I'm sure they did as well, knowing that could be a potential today. And so just to get the guys some confidence, and it worked well.
Thank you. I'll give one last quick question to Ben Steiner before we move to the player.
And you guys have another long trip coming up. How are you going to handle the travel that's incoming with this trip to Pacific?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it'll be now a 6 or 7 day trip to Pacific with the 2 games back to back, league game and then the cup game. So, but before that, we've got a massive game Sunday against a very good team in Valor. So, we got a tough 2 weeks coming up here, and we're just gonna have to try to keep as many guys fresh as we can, and and try to rotate where we can and keep the players, they say, fresh as we can going into the 3 games.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Good luck with the
Thanks,
rest.
everyone.